in some ways.
Yeah.
So that attack launch point then goes on like normal,
Yeah.
and we get back to stop the security breach, which is where the timed mission from New Game Plus,
Yeah.
where we had to
Here,
blow
I
up
thought
the
I'd
drones
just make
that were
some
hacking
extra
things, and we have to
scratch.
fight Guazu at the end.
Guess I can settle the score at the same time. I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist. You know, I really owe you one. You got lucky at the dam, and I'm gonna prove it. You're gonna die, freelancer.
No, I am not.
Oh,
Lol, Iguazu.
Pizza.
Oh.
Don't you dare think you won.
Yeah, so I killed him before the unknown dude showed up.
That's.
I thought that was pretty amusing.
He is. He's the worst.
AP at 30%. One repair kit remaining.
I feel like Guazu is definitely the one who all the others play pranks on.
No repair
Yeah, he just does seem to be like the butt monkey of the Red Guns.
All unidentified machines destroyed.
Of course, he's not affiliated with Unknown Machines. I've forgotten that the Unknown Machines turn up in this one as well.
I've seen that kind of
They're
stuff
crazy
before.
whips.
I'm gonna have to look into this.
Raven, those unidentified machines were using encrypted communications. I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
So Air said this in the previous version as well,
Yeah.
but never decrypted that.
Okay.
We never got news in New Game Plus about what the results of the decryption were.
Yeah, and Sin and Carla never
Told us what her results for looking into it were.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, like, things are getting a little weird.
One new message.
Guess you noticed that job from next time. Look before you keep heading for the ice feed.
Yeah, so this was exactly the same, which is why I skipped through it.
Yeah.
Raven, they identified you as an impediment to the release project.
Hey?
But what is the release project?
Release project.
Yeah.
As in releasing Coral?
It's just the release project, we don't know yet. So a little bit later on in the chapter.
I've been looking into the integration program, and I turned up something interesting.
Integration
It
program.
looks like Allmine's been gathering data on new craft no one even knows about yet.
All
They've
mind.
installed a back door. How about taking a peek, Raven?
Yes, please.
So these are new arena fights that exist
Okay.
in New Game Plus Plus. So initially I wasn't going to do these, and we won't see them immediately, but
Yeah.
I was informed that I had to do them before a certain point in the game, so you'll see me as having completed them,
Fair enough.
and we'll
How's
show
it
them in this
going,
video.
Walter?
Hard to say. 621's still performing well, but I doubt the voices have gone away. At any rate, whatever the voices are doesn't seem...
I was asking about bigger things. The coral. You'd better find
I
it.
clock at this point the dialogue's slightly
Turns
different.
out, our friend's fears
Oh.
were warranted. Don't spend too long dealing with the PCA, Walter. Clock's ticking.
Because Carl's explicitly referring to the coral in like chapter 3 as
Yeah.
their objective, whereas they're much more circumspect prior.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter.
Do Walter and Carla, do they never realise that Coral is like sentient?
I don't think they do.
50%.
But were they like part of like the secret? Oh no, wait a minute. Were they the children of the scientists?
I think they were like the next level of scientists down. They weren't the original.
And how did they never realise? I don't know.
We'll have Walter back
Don't
after
know.
this.
It's like just a bit of juice, or maybe they just didn't even want to.
ECM systems offline. Switching to encrypted circuit.
All minds.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Apologies for the intrusion. You have been followed. Contact is imminent.
Contact with what? Oh boy.
AC.
Forged in ash, we stand as one.
What?
This place will be your
Dolman.
menace to Rubicon.
Yep.
Call sign Raven. Augmented human C4621. Please destroy the hostile AC.
Through the support system. Here's the data on that AC. The linear identified as Boston, dominated by failure of the Rubicon operation. Father from
Yep.
Man, this guy is pissed.
Menace. You can feel it too. The voices. Just as I once did.
see that Domari was a dozer inside the base. Something like the contact we share.
Jeez.
How much of our land have you heard, Menace? Coral, abide with Rubicon. Coral, endure within us all.
Yeah, so he doesn't mess around, and I was injured from earlier in the mission.
Friggin' hell.
I was down a repair kit,
You must.
so he did actually manage to out-tank me. Also, because
He
he's
is-
a computer player,
Yeah.
his recovery is faster than most other vehicles are. So he recovers from a stagger before I can power bunker him.
Okay.
We'll have Walter back.
Or at least I have to hit him with a bazooka and then power bunker him directly, like within a second. Otherwise I can't do it.
Systems offline.
Christ.
Switching to encrypted circuit.
So it's quite difficult to do because I can't stun him with a melee attack and then power bunker.
Call sign Raven. Apologies for the intrusion. You have been followed. Contact is imminent.
Hostile incoming. AC.
It's nice of all mine to inform us that, you know, apologies for the interruption to your fight. I have hired somebody to come and kill you. I mean, that's what I'm taking from this. Has all mine hired Domain to come and kill us?
Please destroy the hostile.
No, I don't think so. All I want's Domain dead.
Through the support system. Right. Here's the data on the AC.
Oh, sorry. Oh, the direct request from All Mind is for us to kill Domain.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I don't think we've encountered many enemies who have been this aggressive.
No, I know, right?
This guy is absolutely pissed. Freaking hell.
I got him then.
Forgive this old craven.
Target destroyed. Good.
Frick.
The Rubiconian symbiosis is no more than suppression and exploitation of coral. We hope this encounter was informative. Now restoring the link to your handler. We shall speak again.
Is All Mind trying to acquire sentience and rule over Rubicon?
I don't know. All Mine doesn't seem to like the link that we have with Air, or at least doesn't seem to like that conceptually.
But she also doesn't seem to like the Rubiconians, or at least the RLF,
Yeah.
trying to exploit the coal by burning it. And if you leave it, then like what else are you going to do with it? It's going to possess people. No, it's not going to possess people, is it? It's going to possess machines.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
bugger.
messages.
Let's see what
Is
Air
that,
has to say.
is that what it is? Ah, shoot.
I don't know what the plan really
There's
is.
something you need to know
Hold on.
about Thelma Lion. I managed to retrieve some data from the wreckage of his AC. It's something about coral release.
Yes.
something about the potential for symbiosis, coral release.
As
Such
always,
thing is
useless
truly
to-
possible.
It seems Lion really did experience contact, like you and I. Release. To free the coral. And go to the other side. The potential for symbiosis.
So I think the coral release is a world where the coral can
1.
infect people. Or no, not infect, but, you know, get inside
What?
people instead of
Chatty
robots.
stick. Alrighty, the Chief loved
okay.
working with you. That's all I had to say.
This was heavy missile launch support, by the way.
Okay.
We've got another thing.
It looks like some unknown craft data has been added to the integration program. Why don't we go take a peek?
That's worrying.
Yeah.
That is actually very worrying.
There's more robots being added to the arena that we don't understand.
Have we done this? Wait, is this happening because we basically completed all the arena stuff and Allmind is like, wait a minute, if I look at all this data, I can create the best robot ever.
I don't
And
think
in doing
Allmind's
so,
plan-
Allmind is just like, there's only one person who should like rule over Rubicon, and I am the best robot.
I
people-
don't know if that's Allmind's plan. Like, it's very strange. I think Allmind is trying to release the coral in such a way that the coral can possess people.
But why?
Dunno. Oh, and by the way, so this is the first arena fight.
Okay.
After I was told I need to do these early.
Steel Haze Ortus. It clearly isn't a mass-produced AC.
That's a visually noisy
Let's
robot.
see how it performs.
That is Rusty from Ending 1.
Ooh.
Main system activating
Oh.
combat mode.
So does that mean that this is where Rusty got his... Allmind came up with Rusty's cool robot?
Either that, or Allmind's managed to find the data on Rusty's robot
On Rusty's
before
robot.
the RLF made it.
Great. Timeline shenanigans.
I don't think it's timeline shenanigans so much as like, the RLF probably have been making Rusty this robot for a while,
Yeah.
and in this version of the game, Allmind was able to find the data for it.
That AC was designed for mobility above all else. It would take a special pilot to master it.
Like our good mate Rusty.
The problem Rusty's always had is that we're a very, very good matchup for against him.
Yeah. Steel Haze Ortus. I mean, that's pretty
That's
badass
very
name.
What do you think Allmind is collecting all this data for? I'm concerned about what these notes mean. What is the primary factor?
See, this is why thou shalt not build a machine in the likeness of a man. Because they are try to elevate themselves over humans.
Raven, this data was kept secret by Allmind.
Oh!
HAL 826.
It's Walter's...
That's an IBIS series
Yep.
designation.
So this is Ending 2, Walter.
Yeah.
Why don't we see how it performs?
It's the amygdala head. Oy.
Main system activating combat mode.
His robot is so cool. I love it so much.
That's friggin' weird. Red Death. Bloody hell.
Yeah. So this is, in my opinion, like the best, like the hardest pure AC I've had to fight in this game.
50% AP.
Because his weapons hit so hard, and he's so strong at countering like pure melee.
Yeah. Oh! And you can't perform the trick on him where you can get him slightly stuck outside the arena.
No, I can't do that to him.
And you only have one packet.
Yeah.
All things considered, yeah, this looks pretty tough.
Main system.
You know, you have 0 repair kits, right? So it's just
Of course, you have
like
0
pure
packets, don't
1v1.
you? Yeah. Shoot. Oh,
Assault armor is very, very good on him.
At 30%.
Also, that gun. Sorry, not that gun, but that sword that he has is so good. Because, you know, my robot, one of the things that it's good at is it can take a beating, but
Yeah.
all the coral weaponry just ignores all my damage reduction.
Main system.
Isn't there anything which factors in coral energy for defense?
No.
I love the way less than half a second into the fight he fires off 3 lasers at you.
Yeah.
This guy, he is absolutely all business.
This time, though, I've got in on him, and he just explodes.
I didn't even see what happened there. What the heck?
Destroyed.
Sorry.
I got a couple of stuns on him, I got a power bunker off, I got like my sword off. It was over in a flash. Like, the big thing is that this one has a massive, because he's got a power generator that's coral based, he has basically near infinite power until it runs out, right? Until it runs out like quite deep in. So it's very, very hard to fight him, I think, in a long fight.
They clearly
Yeah.
used coral technology.
Because you'll never last that long until, yeah.
What connection does it have to the fires of Ibis?
We get
And yes,
Mortals.
I quickly go and start checking the coral weapon I just got.
Yeah.
Oh my, this is pretty cool.
Manipulates coral swarm intelligence.
Uh,
That sounds ominous.
Unfortunately, it was a bit too heavy for my frame, so I didn't use it in the
We've
end.
received your request, and it's about coral release. The message is highly encrypted with top-level security, and designed not to leave a trace.
Therefore, it must be all mind.
In other words, All Mind
Hey!
doesn't want Walter to know about this. Let's take a look and decide what to do.
Oh, we know what we're going to do. We're going to be a naughty,
2
naughty
new
AC
messages.
pilot and not tell Walter what we're doing.
Heard the news, tourist. Ice worm, huh? Well,
Sorry to impose on you, Rick. I wish we could deal with this on our own, but take a look and...
We don't care about you. We care about what the character who we thought was seemingly only needed to basically facilitate the bonus mode in this game actually wants. Which I think is a pretty neat idea. Like,
Yeah.
you sort of suddenly turn what you think is like a side character who's purely designed to basically just like facilitate a gameplay mechanic into actually, I'm guessing, an antagonist. I mean, it's a bit weird at the moment.
It's
or
a
a
bit
main
vague,
character.
right?
Yeah. But with a name like All Mind, I mean, how could it not be a bad guy?
Registration number RB23, Augmented Human, C4621, Raven. All Mind has identified you as a potential asset to the release project.
No, All Mind, you turned your logo red. That means you're
Accordingly,
evil.
We would like to assign you the following mission. Following the attack on Watchpoint Delta, Rubicon has experienced a series of coral upsurges. Of these, the corporations have seized 1.6% of the estimated total volume. They plan to analyze this coral at their research bases and have initiated an air transport operation. We cannot allow the corporations to interfere with the project. Attack the Yorkin refueling base and destroy as many corporate transports as possible. We are prepared to sacrifice the coral that will be lost upon destruction of the transports.
Sacrifice the coral, eh?
In order to achieve release, we must draw out the full potential of the coral density effect. As such, we have no use for coral that has been orphaned from the main population. Allmind anticipates great things from you.
So this is the refueling base from Attack, your refueling base, by the way.
Yeah. To find a way to achieve coral release, we have to take this request.
Yes, but Air, why don't you tell us what coral release actually is?
No.
Explaining the plot in clear and
Allmind
simple
reiterates
terms.
its gratitude for your favorable response.
That's not how From games work.
Kindly commence the operation.
Air is clearly working with Allmind.
I feel like they are.
Yeah, she's like, ooh, we should do this thing that Allmind wants us to do. So what actually is it? Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Let's do it because it'll be fun.
Your objective is to destroy all the coral transports. Independent mercenary
Okay.
Markson will dispose of
So,
any transports that escape
Oh hey,
combat
Kate
zone.
Markson is back.
Just be aware that she also
Yeah.
has her limits.
She,
Enemy attack! 118! They want the core! Defend the transport!
So, you might be noticing something here
Clear any coral combustion events
about
that occur.
what's happening when I kill the helicopter. Let's see if you can figure it out.
At 30%.
We have detected more transports attempting liftoff. Dispose of them. It seems we're finished here. Wait. Transport detected below the cliff. Investigate immediately.
But you know, I've taken repair kit's worth of damage, right?
yeah.
I mean, nothing really hit me.
Yeah. So where did that damage come from?
Enemy AC. It's coming from above.
The Liberation Front?
The Ruma covenant is what's been burning the coral. Who's behind it?
Multiple targets confirmed. Ensure that you eliminate them all.
Whoa!
Where's our backup?
Yeah, so it turns out the helicopters explode. And if you're in melee with them, they kill you.
I mean, they are carrying
The
coral.
transport has left the
Yeah.
combat zone.
T, I'm running a loadout with 2 melee weapons.
God.
And my shoulder is a machine gun.
You can't
They
just
can't kill a helicopter.
you can't just solve all your problems, Nat, by just hitting something really, really hard with a giant sword.
This is the first time that I've not been able to do that. Actually, that's not true. There have been a couple of times where it's not been the optimal solution.
These big guns
Still.
exist for a reason.
So yeah, I'm in a bit of trouble here because I've only got one weapon that can really blow up these things.
Multiple
Yeah.
transports
And I'm like,
attempting
oh
breakthrough.
god, what do I do?
Damn it. Fine. Just need to get one transport through. Sniper team, cover up!
Yeah, and so my minigun unfortunately overheats before it can kill something.
Oh god.
Catapults to move between the upper and lower areas. We can't spend too long on a single
Trampolines out. They're called trampolines.
Yeah, but this is great. You have to use the trampolines to
Boing.
get between the high and low areas to stop the copters.
transport activity below.
Shoot that AC down! Don't let it get up there!
Unfortunately, it already got up
Speed
there.
up those transports.
Yeah,
You
and
actually-
they really start chucking these at you.
Are you actually managing to finish these off in 1 hit?
Yeah, with my bazooka, no problem. But with the minigun, I can't do it. And since I can't use my melee
Yeah.
without killing myself, I'm in like real trouble. So right now, I'm trying to figure out a way of killing these things without killing myself.
Yeah.
Or at least, you know, one way that isn't just using more bazooka, right?
But that's strange. I mean, I refuse to believe that a game as flexible, that it actively encourages flexible loadout experimentation as this. Like, which broadly speaking seems to be, the game is designed to let you, to be possible to get through on any kind of build, as long as you're good enough.
So I
must be a-
think it's fair in New Game Plus Plus. It's okay to do something like this when you have a billion different parts, and the game is trying to surprise you with new mechanics and things like that. New ideas.
Yeah, fair enough.
It'd be a lot more frustrating in a new game, right? But here I'm like, if I fail the mission, it's a new game plus mission, I'm not too worried. I am about doing it one more time, right?
Yeah.
It's not meant to be easy.
No, I wonder if there is a way to do this just with long-range weapons.
Multiple targets acquired.
With melee weapons.
There must be, because I know theoretically somebody has beaten this entire game by punching things to death.
They just keep coming in this mission.
So, I figured out that if I fire a burst from my minigun, and then pause, and then fire another burst, I should be able to kill these things before it overheats.
Yeah.
But I'm also nearly dead. Because the minigun doesn't have great range. So I'm like, if I kill one of these before the end is done, then I think I'm safe. Because I think at this point this must be the last wave.
A third transport has
And I have
escaped.
5 transports to be allowed to escape.
You are testing Kate Mark. Confirmed. All targets destroyed. Mission accomplished.
You are testing Kate Markson.
C4621.
Kate Markson will deal with this.
Thank you for your contribution. It seems Kate had matters in hand as well.
I'm betting Kate is all mine. That's my guess.
Yeah. Orman is like, you were good, but Kate Markson was even better. Kate Markson is wonderful. Kate Markson, she has more fans than you do. I bet everyone comes to ask for Kate Markson's autograph. How many autographs do you get to ask to sign? None.
My handler asked my
There's
autograph.
something that troubles me about Allmind. I've been looking for information on Kate Markson, and there's nothing. Is she another asset to the release project?
She clearly doesn't exist. She's clearly just an AI.